Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jamie O'Hara, and I'm joined by ex-Chelsea man, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Arsenal? Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Jorginho, Xhaka, Saka, Nketiah, Martinelli. Has anyone seen White? Fabio Vieira, Trossard, David O'Leary, Liam Brady. Can you hear me, Brady? You boys took one hell of a beating. Laura Woods, Woodsy, can you hear me? Mo Farah, Gunnosaurus, Arsene Wenger, Jack Wilshere, Gus Caesar, Tony Adams, Highbury, Piers Morgan. Can you hear me, Piers Morgan? Your boys took one hell of a beating. Herbert Chapman, Darren Bent, Benty. Can you hear me, Darren Bent? Your boys took one hell of a beating. Has anyone seen Mikel Arteta? Has anyone seen Arsenal?
Brilliant game of football. Fantastic Premier League match. You've been building up to this one for ages as well. Feels like a lifetime. This Premier League match to finally play each other. And Man City come out on top. They showed a bit of experience, left themselves a bit short up front. Maybe Arsenal had some good chances, but in the end, the best team won, you'd say? Well, the quality, and again, it's what you do in both boxes in football, right? And Man City were better in their box than Arsenal, both defensively and attacking wise. And that again, look, they've got. I mean, you put Haaland in Chelsea's team. What a combination that would be! Chance after chance. City, he actually didn't have his greatest game, Haaland, but the goal he scores, one touch, bang, right foot, hit the target. And Bruyne finds him. Nketiah
had two chances.
He had 2 free headers in the box. He left himself short. I said this. Arsenal fans are digging me out, saying, Nketiah's this, Nketiah's that. Look, good player. Don't get me wrong, fantastic player, but you've left yourself short. They've left themselves short up front.
The two chances he has, Haaland puts one of them away. That's the difference. That's the difference. And I don't think Arsenal played badly. I mean, all of the goals, the first 3 goals were gifts, right? They're all gifts. And the third goal, though, the one the best goal of the game, obviously, was the Haaland goal. Gundogan, underrated what he did in that build up that goal. And as soon as the ball goes into De Bruyne's feet, he's only looking for one person. If I get the ball into him, I know he's going to get his shot away. He gets it in there, touch left foot, drills it right foot, and that's he's the best marksman in the world, and that tonight showed us. Okay, let's go to Max, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Max.
Done.
Max.
It's done. It's finished, mate.
What the title? Is it over?
It's done, man. It's done.
One game.
You can't be saying that.
Mate, trust me, it's done. I'm there every game, mate, and I'm telling you, it's done.
Well, Man City, they go back on top of the Premier League tonight. You've got a game in hand. It felt like you needed to get something from that game, though.
Mate, still got to go to the Etihad. Still got to go Anfield. That's a defo loss. Etihad loss. St James's Park.
Who's that speaking on behalf? Why is he shouting out to you? Is there an echo in that car or what?
No, it's my pal, man. Trust me, don't worry. We're there every game, and I'm telling you, I know. I just got that feeling. I said it last week when we played Everton. I was like, this is it. And then when we lost that game, I knew Dyche's literally messed us.
Well, it always seems to happen at this time of the season, though, doesn't it, Max? And you look, Arsenal they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant, but this season they've been fantastic. You've left yourself short, though, Max. I'm sorry, Nketiah. He's not the answer to win the Premier League.
I know. Last couple of games he's been off it.
He hasn't done bad in the chances in the games that he's played. Actually, in fact, he's done better than most would think. But it's in games like this where you see the difference, don't you?
Though. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They're not good enough, and that's the thing. If you want to win the league, you got to have that quality. He missed a few chances today. He missed a few that he just ain't good enough. Like, he's good. I love him, but he's not our number one. And
yeah, you need to get Gabriel Jesus. But how far away is he? Is he a couple of weeks back training?
I think he's still.
March. He's still a month away.
March.
Oh, Arsenal, have they not gone out and signed the striker?
Well,
what were they? 6-7 points clear when the window shuts.
But what? It's hard to argue that Nketiah has not stepped up and delivered. had they signed a player in January and got the return on the goals that Nketiah's given them, no one saw the goal return that he's given Arsenal. But it's in moments like that where you see what Haaland does with a first touch and a strike, 2 headers that he had in Nketiah. Got to hit the target on at least one. Doesn't do either, but it's a bit harsh on him because he's done well on Nketiah.
Yeah, no, he's done well, but the cream rises to the top. You've seen it tonight. Max, thanks for your call. We can hear from Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta, who said his players need to have more faith in themselves.
They have to believe more because they didn't want to play the game that they played today, City. And believe more that you can do it and be more ruthless, because if you are, you're going to have a good chance. We lost the game. And when I say we cannot give 3 goals like we did against Manchester City, and it's a shame because they demand you to play at the best level that there is in football, and I think we have reached that level. It was a huge battle, and I think we have the feeling that we're going to win the battle, and then we just give 3 very, very harsh goals away, and the big chances that we had, we didn't put them away. When that happens, no chance to win them.
Mikel, just quickly, you mentioned there in terms of your players, they need to believe more. It's a squad. I know there were 2 changes, but it's not been rotated hugely. Do you think that potentially a bit of fatigue played a part in the second half?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Mikel Arteta there speaking after the game. Let's go to Gordon, who's an Arsenal fan. Gordon.
Hi, good evening, gents. Hi, you've not been too bad so far, Jamie, but I don't know what Jason's on. I mean, you'll be lucky to get Europa League football, Conference League football this season, Jason. Yeah. I don't know if you remember speaking to me after the Oxford FA Cup tie.
Is that what you got?
With my mate John.
Yeah,
do you remember speaking to... No. Anyway, the thing that annoyed me about this evening, before they City scored their second goal, we just kept giving the ball away in our own third, and it was coming, and that's exactly how they got their goal. Sometimes, guys, I'm sure you agree with me, sometimes you just got to play percentages and just play it long and clear it when you're under pressure.
I know. Look, Gordon, we were saying the same thing. You know, you could feel it in the atmosphere, in the crowd were like, kept giving it away. I think Zinchenko tried to get the fans back on side and they give it away again. Yeah, there are times when you've got to turn it, but when they get through, Gordon, that's how Arsenal play. That's how you've created so many chances this season, because you've took risks. Hasn't paid off tonight. Gabriel gives the ball away, it costs you the game, but you have to believe in that. That's the answer over the course of the season.
We didn't play well against Brentford. I know about everyone's going on about the VAR. I mean, Brentford deserved something out of that game for they missed a lot of chances and all that, and we just look a bit devoid of ideas. Teams are neutralising us on the flanks at the moment.
Do you think you've been found out?
Kind of, but I'm going up to Villa, and I think that's now on Saturday. I think that's a must-win game. I think if we don't get points on that, I think we're out the title race. But the goal before the season started was to get top 4. So if anything above that is a bonus.
I don't know, Gordon. I don't know. When you've been up there all this season, the football you've been playing, the atmosphere it's created around Arsenal.
It's not over.
If you finish 3rd now, there's no way. There's no way Arsenal fans are going to be happy with that. You're going to walk away this season with a huge disappointment.
I'll be disappointed, but let me ask you something, guys. Both of you, you'd love to be in Arsenal's position. Both your clubs, you'd love to, wouldn't you? Right now.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, the process is only just starting.
But if Tottenham are Arsenal right now, and we're miles away from Arsenal, and fair play to what you've done, if Tottenham have fall away, like you're saying, they ended up finishing 3rd, I'd be like, what a waste of a season.
Spursy.
Yeah, you'd be getting slaughtered.
I
disagree. I'd be slightly disappointed, but where the Champions League final is next season, don't you?
Go on.
It's at Wembley. So, that would be my dream, is Arsenal to actually get to a Champions League final. First of all, qualify for it, get there and
You're talking about throwing away the Premier League. You're throwing away the Premier League title right now. Now you're talking about Champions League final next season.
We're not throwing away. I said to Jason after the Oxford game, you said, it's in the bag, basically, Jason was saying. And I said, no, I think it's 50-50. I now think it's more 65-35 for City. But
you've still got a game in hand. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I know it. Listen, I know what it's like when you've just lost a big game like that, and there's that knee-jerk reaction. The first caller came and said it's over. It's not over. I know it feels right now.
It's not over, but it's
advantage City. That's what it feels. Advantage City.
It's not looking amazing, but if we did finish 3rd, it's not the end of the world. It's still an achievement to finish in the top 4 with with our squad and the manager, I feel I won't be gutted if we finish third. Put it that way.
Well, consistently so far this season, Arsenal have been the best side. I know City at the top of the table, but Arsenal for me have been the best side consistently this season. They've had a wobble. They've picked up 1 point at the last 9. That's
not good.
No, that is a wobble. They're having the wobble right now.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.